In 1521, the Spanish reached the archipelago through the expedition around the world led by Portuguese-born Spanish explorer Ferdinand Magellan. Claiming the islands he saw for the Spanish Empire, he established friendly relations with some of the local leaders and converted some of them to Roman Catholicism. Because the Philippines are a large archipelago, the Spaniards started to explore many islands. However, the explorer Ferdinand Magellan was killed during the Battle of Mactan against the local ruler Lapu-Lapu. Over the next several decades, other Spanish expeditions were dispatched to the islands.
For a long time that Spaniards colonized us, there are a lot of Filipino traits that was influenced by them. Some were beneficial and some were disadvantageous. Join us as we trace back on how some Filipino features started. Starting with good traits. Christian devotion. In 1565 and through the endeavors of the Spanish Adelantado, Christianity was first brought to the Philippine Islands. The earliest recorded Christian baptism in the Philippines took place in Cebu. The first Filipino who was baptized was Raha Humabon, the ruler of Cebu. The Santo Niño is a figure of the child Jesus which is venerated by Erica. Every day, she prays the rosary in front of the figure of the child Jesus. She also celebrates the festival devoted to Santo Niño, which is also known as Sinulog. Palabra de honor or keeping promises. When we give our words, we have to honor them by fulfilling our commitments even without any legal document. In every Filipino, there is a sense of truthfulness and reliability. Alyana and Carter are lovers but in a long-distance relationship. They promised to write each other a letter and they haven't broke their promises ever since.
Dear Carter, I hope this letter finds you doing well. I read your letters and just wanted to thank you for keeping your promise and your words of love. I promise that I'll always write you a letter and wait for your return. I promise my everlasting devotion, my loyalty, and unconditional love for a lifetime. Love, Yana.
Urbanidad or good manner. Good manners toward elders are very strong in the Philippines. From a very young age, Filipinos are taught to respect those who are older than them. The most fascinating and ritualistic custom of showing respect to elders is the greeting or salutation of mano. Mano is derived from Spanish word that means hand. Delicadeza or honor. Delicadeza is referred to a sense of propriety or how to behave rightly in all circumstances. It is an etiquette that was passed on to us as a legacy of the Spanish culture. Romanticism. One of the romantic characteristics are the awe of nature and importance of imagination. Romantics stress the awe of nature in art and language and the experience of sublimity through a connection with nature. The following are the bad traits. Mañana habit or procrastination. Mañana habit is a common adverse trait among Filipinos. This is the practice of putting off things for another day than doing it today. This is also called procrastination.
Oh, the fiesta is fast approaching. I should prepare something, but I will do it later.
Sentimentalism. Filipino values also tend to border on emotional idealism rather than the truth due to sensitivity and personal feelings. Sentimentalism is associated with idealism and detached from materialism. Señorito habit. One of the characteristic traits that were taken from the Spaniards is a señorito habit, which shows the dislike of manual work. As we look back, Spaniards colonized our country for years and they treated us as their slaves. All they have to do is give orders while the Filipinos did the work. It is adopted until now. Bianca is an heiress of the richest family in town. She was ordered to help in the production of their vineyard so that she can gather ideas by the time she inherits it. But Bianca never dirtied her hands during his stay on the farm. She believed that as a boss, she shouldn't do the work but the command instead. Stubbornness. Stubbornness is a personality trait in which a person sticks to his decision and refuses suggestions about a certain idea. It is one of negative characteristic trait that was influenced by the Spaniards.
Isn't that hard to do? You are not living in this house.
Siesta or afternoon nap. Siesta is a short nap taken in the early afternoon, often after the midday meal. When Juan Tamad became popular, siestas became taboo or a rule against doing or saying something in a particular culture or region. It's like we are not allowed anymore to sleep in the afternoon. If you take siestas, you are either a child, too old, or too lazy.
Gracias. Maraming salamat.